In a dramatic turn of weather that stunned residents and tourists alike, the province of Phuket was lashed by torrential rains and powerful winds on Sunday, July 20th, 2025. The sudden onset of extreme weather disrupted daily life, triggered widespread flooding, and prompted emergency responses across the region. Meteorological data from the Thai Meteorological Department, TMD, recorded rainfall exceeding 180 millimeters in several districts, with wind gusts reaching up to 90 kilometers per hour. The storm was attributed to a convergence of tropical atmospheric disturbances, including the influence of a Kelvin wave and a developing low-pressure system off the western coast of Thailand. These phenomena, combined with elevated sea surface temperatures, created ideal conditions for convective cloud formation and sustained precipitation. The districts of Kathu, Chalong, and Mueang Phuket bore the brunt of the storm. In Patong Beach, one of the island's most popular tourist destinations, floodwaters surged through the streets, submerging storefronts and sweeping away parked motorbikes. Tourists were seen wading through knee-deep water, clutching umbrellas that buckled under the force of the wind. Inland, the situation was equally dire. The Wang Yang Canal overflowed, inundating nearby residential areas. Emergency services reported over 300 calls for assistance, ranging from stranded motorists to homes with collapsed roofs. Fallen trees blocked major roads, including Route 402, the main artery connecting the island to the mainland. Local authorities activated the Provincial Disaster Response Plan by mid-morning. The Phuket Provincial Administration Organization, PPAO, coordinated with the Royal Thai Police and volunteer rescue teams to deploy water pumps, clear debris, and assist in evacuations. Temporary shelters were set up in schools and community centers, offering refuge to over 1,200 residents displaced by the flooding. Governor Narong Wunsiu issued a public statement urging residents to remain indoors and avoid unnecessary travel. "We are facing a serious weather emergency," he said. "Our priority is the safety of our people. Please cooperate with rescue teams and follow official advisories." Phuket International Airport experienced significant delays, with over 20 inbound and outbound flights postponed due to poor visibility and wind shear. Airlines including Thai Airways and AirAsia issued travel advisories, and passengers were provided with accommodation vouchers and meal allowances. Marine transport was also suspended. Ferry services to Phi Islands and Krabi were halted, stranding hundreds of travelers. The Thai Navy dispatched patrol boats to monitor coastal conditions and assist in emergency evacuations if needed. The Provincial Electricity Authority, PEA, reported outages in over 40 neighborhoods, primarily due to downed power lines and transformer failures. Repair crews worked through the night to restore electricity, but some areas remained without power well into the following day. Infrastructure damage was widespread. The Chalong Underpass, a key traffic route, was flooded and temporarily closed. Several bridges sustained structural damage, and landslides were reported in hilly areas near Kamala and Karen. Hospitals across Phuket activated emergency protocols. Vachira Phuket Hospital treated over 60 patients for storm-related injuries. Mobile medical units were dispatched to remote areas to provide first aid and distribute essential supplies. Humanitarian organizations, including the Thai Red Cross and local NGOs, mobilized to deliver food, water, and blankets to affected communities. Volunteers distributed over 5,000 relief packages within 24 hours of the storm's peak. The storm's ferocity left a visible mark on Phuket's coastline. High tides and storm surges eroded beaches, particularly in Rawai and Nai Harn. Marine biologists expressed concern over coral reef damage due to sediment runoff and turbulent waters. Environmental agencies began assessments to determine the long-term impact on marine ecosystems. This kind of weather event can disrupt spawning cycles and damage fragile habitats, said Dr. Siraphat Chupong, a marine ecologist at Prince of Songkhla University. As of July 21st, meteorologists predicted a gradual easing of the storm system, though intermittent showers and gusty winds were expected to persist for another 48 hours. The TMD issued continued warnings for flash floods and landslides, particularly in mountainous regions. In Rawai, several beachfront villas suffered structural damage as palm trees collapsed onto buildings. In Kamala, hillside homes were battered by debris and falling branches, while in the Lang, agricultural areas saw greenhouses shredded and crops flattened. The damage was widespread and severe. Over 150 homes reported roof damage, with dozens rendered uninhabitable. Commercial buildings in Old Phuket town had shattered windows and collapsed signage. The Central Festival shopping complex experienced partial ceiling collapse in its parking structure, prompting evacuation and temporary closure. Telecommunication towers in Kathu and Wichit were damaged, causing intermittent mobile service and internet disruptions. Emergency communication lines were prioritized for rescue coordination. Local authorities activated the disaster response protocol. Rescue teams from the Phuket Provincial Administration Organization, Royal Thai Police, and volunteer groups were deployed to clear debris, assist evacuations, and provide first aid. Governor Narong Wunsiu addressed the public, stating, "This is one of the most destructive windstorms Phuket has faced in recent years. We are mobilizing all available resources to ensure safety and begin recovery." Meanwhile, Paul Lieutenant Siraphat Chupong, Deputy Inspector, Investigation, Chalong Police Station, was notified by Chalong Hospital that a foreign tourist had died after being crushed by a falling tree on Koh Hey Beach, Chalong Subdistrict, Mueang District, Phuket Province. He reported the incident to Paul Colonel Rungrit Rattanaphakdi, Superintendent of Chalong Police Station, before traveling to investigate. In the emergency room, a deceased woman, Ms. Wang Yang, 53 years old, Chinese nationality, was found. An examination found traces of being crushed by a heavy object. Witnesses said that the deceased had traveled to Koh Hey with a tour group, along with her Chinese husband, Mr. Dai Hong Jun. While the deceased and her husband were on a beach chair under a tree, strong winds and rain caused a large tree on Koh Hey to fall on the deceased. Mr. Dai Hong Jun, the husband, was hit by a falling branch and sustained minor injuries. Initially, the investigators sent the body to Vichira Phuket Hospital for a detailed autopsy by a forensic doctor. Meanwhile, a large Indian gooseberry tree was blown down by the strong winds and crushed a car parked inside the temple, damaging it. At the same time, a cow was injured by the fallen tree, breaking its leg. Rescue units from Kathu Municipality and nearby residents provided assistance to both the cow and the damaged cars. Climate experts noted that such extreme weather events are becoming more frequent due to shifting global climate patterns. "We're seeing more intense rainfall and unpredictable storm behavior," said Dr. Ainan Fanthawong, a climatologist with the Southeast Asia Climate Observatory. "Preparedness and adaptive infrastructure are key to mitigating future risks." Residents shared harrowing accounts of the storm's impact. "I've lived here for 20 years, and I've never seen anything like this," said Samchai, a shop owner in Old Phuket town. "The water came so fast. We barely had time to move our stock." Tourists also expressed shock. "We came for the beaches, but ended up helping locals carry sandbags," said Emily, a visitor from Australia. It was scary, but also heartwarming to see everyone come together. In the aftermath, cleanup efforts began swiftly. Municipal workers cleared debris, and engineers assessed structural damage to public buildings. The government pledged emergency funds to support reconstruction and aid distribution.